By the goddess above and the goddess below, I am here to play some more Grond's Final Fantasy. I'm here. I'm doing it. Hi, it's me, Inke, or Miss Inke if you've been nasty and you are in trouble. I think a lot of us are in trouble right now, though, but not in that fun sense. More in the sense that, like, we've been handed a more or less rigged election. You know? Like, God, I'm trying to think of... Okay, so here's my point. This is the analogy. Say the Yankees and the Red Sox are, having a match or a game, a baseball game, right? Sports. It's really intense. There's so much rivalry. There's a lot of passion. Comments have been made. Tweets have been tweeted. Fans on both sides are riled up to the max. They come out in full force to support. They're all get up in there. Team's colors, etc., on and on, right? And the game is however the game goes. Maybe the Yankees get crushed, maybe it's close, whatever, right? No matter what happens, the stadium owner wins. The team owners win. And that is my point, folks. Way too many people get, like, pulled into this political theater where they think that Democrats and Republicans are like a real thing. They're not a real thing. They're not any more real than the NWO was real back when the World Wrestling Federation was the WWF and not WWE like it is today. The NWO wasn't real any more than the Avengers or the Sinister Six are real, or Shredder and the Foot Clan, or frankly the Insane Clown Posse. I'm going there. It's theater, kabuki, wrestling, kayfabe. And people own these teams. They own the field in which this stuff goes on, so to speak, whether it's a stadium or whatever. There's a political space that is owned and profit is generated. And they're winning no matter what, because essentially the game is rigged. We have two candidates. The nominees for the Democrat and Republican Party, and they are both 100% servants of the 1%, the upper class, wealth, corporations, capitalism. That's what's going on. Yeah, Trump is big, bad, scary, overtly, obviously fascist man. I just find it... I don't really... It's hard for me to believe that he actually does anything that he's not allowed to do, to be honest with you. Like, if he was a problem, the CIA would get rid of him. They have done before. You know? I mean, these things are pretty well established. Factual. I'm just really sick of this election season, to be frank with you. People acting like it's a real thing. Yeah, obviously, you know, like, maybe it's better if Biden wins. I don't know. We have to resist the urge to be full-blown conspiratorial in our thinking. But that's where my head is at. That's what I'm inclined to think. And I'm just tired of it. Every time I turn on YouTube or the radio. I go out for a drive. There's just these ads everywhere. It's just sea. It's so insane. And I don't think it's legit, personally. I know a lot of people believe it's legit. There are even politicians who are running for office who believe it's legit. They don't recognize that they are becoming elements into a system that is designed to mold and shape new elements into the pre-designed, pre-desired kind of formats. You know, people get corrupted. They get corrupted getting into these things. It's very sad. So, I don't know. I've been saying for the last couple days that, yeah, I'll vote for Sarah Gideon. I'll probably vote for Joe Biden. But, like, right now, at this moment, I'm so tired. So tired. So, play a video game. Right? Games are good. It's October. So, I've been playing Candies and Curses again, which is, a mobile game as far as I know. I don't know if there's a desktop version. If there is, I should try to play that because I like it a lot. It's really, really good. If you're into old school games, and you want something that you can play on your phone, because the thing about playing on your phone that's different from, you know, desktop or console, they don't have enough of the tactile element if you're just like pressing virtual buttons on your screen, you know. And so it's very hard to play anything like, for instance, Double Dragon or a Street Fighter game or anything like that. I do play RPGs sometimes and like strategy games on my phone, but usually I want something I can just pick up and play, and that's where Candies and Curses comes in. Each level takes roughly 3, maybe 5 minutes at the most, the harder levels later on. And any time you can put the game away, and it saves your place at the beginning of each level and the interstitial levels where you can pick a free item, a power-up. So it's got that good pick up and drop kind of factor. And the controls really work for mobile. You know, you don't have to hold a directional button to move. Molly Pop just keeps on moving. You pick which direction she's moving in, and you pick when she jumps. Some of the weapons you can get have attack functions, so you swipe to make them attack in the direction you want. But a lot of her weapons are just, there's like a hitbox in a space at some place in her vicinity, and you make the enemies go into that hitbox, and you don't let the enemy's attacks go on to your damage receiving hitbox, basically. The graphics are so good, great music, good story. It's classic. Candies and Curses gets the gold seal of approval from me, your ever-loving Ink Noir. And that's what I have to say about that. Other than that, I've been watching Nadia, The Secret of Blue Water, finally. It's absolutely amazing. If you like old school 80s, early 90s anime, this is one of the absolute best. And in terms of series, honestly, it has no peer up to its time. Not even close. Like, I recently watched through Dirty Pair, which was fun and had good aesthetics and everything, but let's be frank, the animation is uneven and the stories are kinda iffy. sometimes. A little questionable. But Nadia, Secret of Blue Water, Hideaki Anno is in full effect. So if you like Evangelion or Aim for the Top Gunbuster, I highly recommend it. The first like 2 or 3 episodes are more Hayao Miyazaki flavored because he was originally going to be doing the series, and then he handed it over to his protege Hideaki Anno, and he went off and made a movie as Hayao Miyazaki is wont to do, and we are very grateful for that, of course. So by the time you get to episode 4, though, it's like, this is definitely Hideaki Anno. Like, you can feel that hard sci-fi elements, the tension, the pressure. Oh my god. Great characters, amazing art and animation. I feel things when I watch this show. Mwah. Seriously, please watch Nadia, Secret of Blue Water. But that said, the network that was broadcasting it at the time insisted that there'd be 39 episodes, where Anno actually only wanted to do 27. So they kind of farmed out episodes 23 through 34 to a different studio and a different director, and the quality is kind of a notoriously known thing in the community. The quality is worse, the story kind of doesn't really do anything. But fans say to watch it, so I would say watch it. Don't skip those episodes. There's a couple of good things, important things in there. So yeah. Hey, who wants to play games? Games, right? This is a game, Final Fantasy. Grond's Final Fantasy. Yeah. How do we do this? Do we have everything we need? I think we do. Oh, you know what? Let's fix that. Oh yeah, and the volume is too high. Again, we need to bring it down. 20.7. So close. There it is. Oh, come back. Oh, it's just by degrees. I'm telling you. Oh, it's very tricky. I keep sliding right by it. There it is. I got it. Okay, cool. And I'm gonna turn the volume down on my headset a little bit more. Alright, here we go. Last time we completed the Earth Cavern, or Earth Cave, or whatever you want to call it. Which was great. Here are our characters. We're at level 18. And I cannot get the volume just right. I'd rather go a little low than a little too high, to be honest, because this audio is a little harsh. Okay. And let me know if, there's any problems with the volume, if anything's too quiet or too loud. By all means, please, leave a comment. We're at level 18, which is nice. We have a good stock of items. Pretty good. 9/10 these. Yeah, good. I'm glad they got rid of the cabin, personally, because I think it's a little ridiculous that, like, you would build a cabin. Like, is that feasible? Just feels weird. Heal potions, pure potions, gold needles. Yeah, doing good on items. Here's our weapon equipment. You might want to sell some things, like one of these iron fists, maybe? Well, we might need that if we get an enemy that absorbs fire or something, right? Titan's axe we're gonna sell. We have some cool stuff. He can't equip a sheep. By the way, all my characters are girls. I forget that sometimes, because I'm conditioned by a, patriarchal society and stuff. Keiko doesn't have any magic, Kyoko doesn't have any magic. Mari, though, up to level 5. And we're gonna get rid of one of these Diaga later when we can get Ruin, but that's when she gains a new, like, elite class or whatever. Here's Inke. You know, I'm somewhat favoring the elemental stuff, but I also like the status effects and things. So she's kind of balanced. She's kind of a balanced black mage. Just overall, as a thematic thing for her, though, I do focus on the fire. I feel like, you know, she's very fiery. So let's go sell some things. Don't you think? Yeah. Okay, Cybernetics Anonymous says, I can't stay long, but I wanted to stop by and give a follow to support. Hopefully I'll get a chance to catch a full stream when I'm not at work. Thank you so much, Cybernetics Anonymous. I do archive all these streams on YouTube as well. That's Ink Noir on YouTube. The links are in the info for my Twitch channel. And I have an NSFW Twitter currently, if you can follow that kind of thing. Alright. Yeah, well, what are we selling? Oh, we're not buying things. We are gonna sell. Thank you so much for dropping in, Cybernetics Anonymous. That's so cool. Super grateful. That means a lot to me. Have a great day. Yeah, we're not gonna use the Titan's Axe. It's cool, but, like, not for this party arrangement, because Titan's Axe has, like, more damage or more crit, but the hit rate is down, and I'm just not feeling that. So I could sell the Titan's Axe, and they're gonna give me half what it's worth, 4,000 gold. So if I go here, it's gone now. Do we want these other things? That's the next question. And for that, we have an equipment guide I need to look at a little bit. Grond included an equipment guide with the download here. So we have... what is even equipped? So we're using the Rune Blade currently, which does 18 damage, has a 15 hit rate, plus 10 to crits, does bonus damage to Earth and mages, or it has Earth type damage. It's one of those two. Rune Blade. We have the Claymore. Claymore has slightly higher base damage than the Rune Blade. Coral Sword is like identical, but it has lightning elemental magic. And I'm sorry. The Rune Blade does bonus damage to evil and mage type enemies. Okay, right. So Coral Sword has lightning type damage, and that's cool. The Claymore has a little bit more base damage, lower crit. I think we're gonna sell that. And we have a Dragon Slayer as well, which is roughly the same stat-wise and does bonus damage to dragons. So, yeah, we're gonna sell the Claymore. And where's the armor shop? Gotta find that armor shop. It's gotta be... there it is. Joko has a silver helm. We don't need that. Right? Yeah, because we have... oh. Oops. I think Keika has an iron helm, and that's probably not as good as the silver helm, isn't it? Iron helm. Iron helm. Yeah. Yeah, silver helm is better defense, less and better evasion too. So I just fucked up. That's when we hit reset. Oh, we need to double reset because I forgot the most important thing, which is turning down the battle speed. Because that's how we roll up in here. We don't like battle speed. Because I have a slow, dumb girl bimbo brain, and I can't keep up with all these numbers flashing on the screen unless we can slow it down and I can pay attention. So let's go trade and equip. Right? Iron Helm versus Silver Helm. Double checking. Yeah, 4, 6, -4, -3. Yeah, that's much better. Great. I mean, not like a ton better, but it's clearly better. Alright, let's get rid of that. Okay, so here's the deal. Last time we completed the Earth Cave. Except we didn't, because, as just noted, I am a bimbo. And I went up to chests, fought monsters in front of them, and then walked away without opening the chests. That's how cool I am. How about that? Let's hit him with Fire, right? Yeah. Oh, let me get back to where I can see my chat window. If anybody wants to chat, you can chat in, because I'm not looking at equipment screens and stuff. 3 times. 3 times I went up to chests, fought, and defeated enemies that were guarding those chests, and then just walked away because I got distracted by a pretty shiny thing, or a stray thought about, like, a pink dress or some high heels, probably. Luckily, a very kind watcher left a comment on that video, part 7 of my Grond's Final Fantasy ROM hack playthrough, and noted the specific timestamps when I walked away from chests like a big dum-dum. So thank you very much. John Irons 1. I can't remember what was the name? I'm gonna look it up real quick. Right here on YouTube. I was watching the new Jimquisition. Jim is being very, very snarky about the idea that we should pay licensing fees to stream games, and he's absolutely right. Yes, John Irons 1. You're a super sweetie, and I appreciate you, whoever you are. We haven't talked. We have another little fight here. We're just gonna fight this fight. And fight the good fight. I forget which one of these things is stronger than the others. Okay, so the yellow one's the gas, the white ones are the ghouls. I think the ghouls are super weak. It's been like 4 months since I did part 7. Yeah, I think the ghast is stronger. Keiko will hopefully take it out. Yes, very good. And we'll just finish this off. So, I'm gonna try to be as, I'm gonna expedite this chest recovery thing as much as I can. I wrote down directions on how to get where I'm going. Is this the place? No, this is not the place. It's straight south. Okay. Alright, we got a bunch of shadows. Let's do Dia and fire. Nice hit, Joko. So yeah, things are going pretty well with the team. The party is fairly strong at this point. If you watch back through the early episodes, I made some mistakes as far as like equipping my characters and stuff. And it was not as good for a while. It was very challenging because Joko was not really doing very much more damage than Mari and Inke even were. And I was kind of relying on Keiko to do everything all the time, which made it pretty slow. But now Joko kicks butt. And Mari and Inke have plenty of spell stocks. And we have enough money to the point where, you know, I don't worry about using tents so much. So we're pretty strong, and we can move through things a little faster than we used to. I'm not trying to conserve my spell stocks. Plus, we've been through this place, we kind of know what kind of dangers it has, and we've beaten the bosses in it, so we don't need to be, like, strong for the boss fights. It's pretty good. I think it's over this way. Yeah, it's gotta be down there, right? Another fight, just like the last one. I'm just gonna have her attack, and I'm gonna have Inke cast fire. I don't know what I'm doing. I just don't want to do too much overkill. Not too much, anyway. Yeah, 56 damage can do it. That should be fine. We are much stronger than most of the monsters that we're going to be encountering out here in the wild. The difference is that, you know, if there's like 7, 8, or 9 of them on screen, we can only kill so many of them without using, like, spells. It just takes time. But that's alright. I'm having a good day so far. Are you having a good day? I had some exercise. I did my voice training. Made myself a nice breakfast. I watched an episode of Nadia, Secret of Blue Water. It was amazing. I felt emotions. I don't often feel emotions other than, like, annoyance and disappointment when I watch anime anymore. Frankly. Zudmud in the house! Hey, friendo! Thanks for coming in. That is a cute little, like, squirrel girl with a great big huge pink heart. I love it. It looks kind of like a squirrel from here. I need new glasses, by the way. Alright, we're not quite killing these ghasts with Mari and Inke, and now Keika's been stunned, which sucks. But we will carry on, just like that great song from that episode of Mr. Robot. Have you watched Mr. Robot? I don't know if I mentioned it before on the stream. It's really, really good. Like, really important. Very, very good. Yeah, I don't know. I think the ghouls are weaker. I did this backwards, didn't I? I've been attacking the wrong people with the wrong characters. Alright, we're gonna do it like this. Now sometimes when I get in these fights, I do the blow by blow. I kind of say who's attacking who, how much damage is happening. But this is all fairly routine, more or less. We're just trying to get to those chests. I keep thinking I've forgotten something important. Well, we've been streaming for about 40 minutes. 10 minutes of that was, you know, warm-up time. Give people a chance to come in and everything. For notifications to circle around the globe. To my many legions of adoring fans and thralls. So yeah, if you enjoy this installment, please consider giving a like to the video, subscribing on YouTube, following on Twitch, and I do have a Patreon as well, mainly for the hypnosis stuff, work for which is proceeding despite COVID hell. So pretty proud of that. Way to go, me! And, yeah, that's good. I think this is where we want to go, isn't it? We got the Lord of the Lays! Good morning, good afternoon, says the Lord of the Lays. Why, good morning or good afternoon to you as well. Thank you for coming in. Would you like us to know your pronouns? Completely optional, you don't have to provide them. I don't want to use a spell on these gargoyles. I just want to hit them with my giant mallet. And how are you today? Thank you so much for dropping by and leaving a comment. And if you see this video on YouTube, you know, drop a comment down there. Engage the algorithm. Mr. Go-rhythm, first name Al, who wants engagement. He, as Thought Slime says, you know, talking about, oh, what's the name of that little mascot that he has? Oh, I forgot. Rumbly Tumblins or something. Something cute and funny. He's all like, oh, he needs your likes, subscriptions, and Patreon support, or he will die. Thought Slime. This fight's going pretty well. Feeling pretty good about it. Hey, Mari and Inke killed one. Way to go, girls! Those weapons, they're doing like actual damage now. I mean, it still pales in comparison to what Keika and Gyoko put out on a good day, but yeah, still doing good. Alright, I think the stairs are in this building here. No! We took a wrong turn at Albuquerque. Alright, we are going to use magic for this fight. Because I don't like this fight. Let's throw Blizzard at them. See, snakes don't like cold, right? That's going to work well, isn't it? It's hurting them, but not killing them. Yeah, getting like 50 or 70-ish damage. That's unfortunate. It should make it easier for Mari and Inke to finish some of them off, though. So that's good. See, to me, the ideal, like, JRPG, your characters would kind of learn about the enemy monsters through fighting them, and you would start getting more advanced information on screen. Hey, one of them was smart and ran away. The cold kind of scared it off. It was like, I don't like this, I'm out of here. Yeah, Gyoko just killed one. Good. I think we can finish them off with melee in the next round here. Looks like nobody got poisoned. That makes me happy as well. Okay. So how are you all doing today? Have you been sleeping well? Have you been eating well? Getting some exercise? Getting some sunshine when you can? Wow, the Anaconda just did a crit on Keika for like 50 damage. That is no joke. That's real damage right there. Alright, just one left. Who gets the finishing blow? Keika gets it. Goodbye! It'd also be cool if you could, like, pay for information about a location before going inside of it. And then you would know, like, oh, Earth Cave has more creatures that are weak to lightning elements. You know what I mean? Let's throw Thundara at these gargoyles, because I'm annoyed with them. 54 damage. That's not great. Alright, 92. Nice. That's right, the lightning-based magic tends to have a wider range of possible damage values. So that's 2 that's been defeated. Good. That's a third one. Four out of the 6 now. And 5. There's only 1 left. And as they say on the Adventure Zone, starring the McElroy brothers and father, that gargoyle is very bloodied. On death's door here. I'm enjoying the Adventure Zone. Sometimes they drive me a little crazy. With, hey, nice finisher, Inke. With, their goofiness. They also make me laugh, too, so it's kind of like that trade-off, you know? They make you laugh. Sometimes they annoy the piss out of you. Alright, here we go. Minotaur. How do you prefer to pronounce this? Minotaur or Minotaur? I know that both are valid, because everything is valid. No, I don't know anything, to be frank with you. I have a total empty head that has been completely hollowed out by a decade of hypnotic conditioning. There's nothing in there! Nothing at all. Won't someone come along and put something in my head? That would be ever so kind. You can make a difference today. Put something nice in the head of a bimbo. Okay, so the second floor, we got surprised by 5 gargoyles. Brutality! Wow, they can barely even hurt Mari. Hey, Zudmud says, I've heard both. Personally, I use it like in minimum, so Minotaur. Yeah, I think Minotaur is a little more popular. I think for a lot of people, Minotaur sounds a little bit too much like mining and gets like kind of awkward to them. What kind of magic do we have here? I'm not really thrilled about any of it. The thing is, I don't have like a good spell that will just kill one enemy that also has lots of stocks. So, you know, I'll save it for when there's more enemies on screen. I love this game, by the way. I love it intensely. I really do. It's awesome. It's everything I ever always wanted it to be. Zudmud says, so if I ever write short stories again, I'll have mining minotaurs just to mess with... See, you just messed me up. I'm like mining minotaurs. Wait, no. Mining minotaurs? No. Oh, I can't do it. Zudmud said, so if I ever write short stories again, I'll have mining minotaurs just to mess with everyone. I got it right. Oh, but I attacked the same monster with everybody. You distracted me. Oh, no. It's fine. They're not hurting us too much. Yes, it's ineffective to punch the empty air. Yeah, even Mari and Inke aren't taking much damage from these. I think the threat of the gargoyle is they have a chance to, like, hit you with a stoning, like a petrification curse. It's never happened though, but we do have plenty of gold needles in our inventory in case it becomes a problem. Alright, we had a little trouble on the first floor. We had a little trouble getting to the cave. A little trouble on the first floor. We got through the second floor pretty handily, I would say. Oh, this is not the right place. We took one wrong turn, no big deal. It's just down here. 2 trolls. I might cast Dia on them. I'm not even sure if that'll work, so let's Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to waste too many spell slots. That troll hit Inke for a good chunk of damage. Dia is ineffective on trolls. They are not undead, or I guess maybe inherently evil or something. I will try to remember that. I mean, they look like they're all effed up, but I guess that's just how you look after you live under a bridge for months at a time and eat passers-by. Remember, folks, it's passers-by, not passerbys. It honestly, it really chafes me when people say passerbys. Because that just sounds like, you know, like bisexual exclusion. Which they deal with from both the het and the homosexual side of the field. It really sucks. I have a lot of empathy for my bisexual cousins under the great big beautiful queer rainbow. You're all valid, and you don't need to be respectable to anybody or prove your validity to nobody. You're valid. And I appreciate you. Let's do Dia again. One more time. Oh, nice. Coming right out the gate with that Dia. 50's not gonna do it. 96, though. I think we'll kill this. Yes, kill the Spectre. Great. That's quite a range of possible damage value. 68 damage. Not quite doing it. 76. Ah, still kicking. Impressive. But also defeated by Keika. Inke mops another one up. And Gyoko punches the air. Just showing off, just doing some kung fu, you know, shadow boxing or whatever. I think Mari took a little bit of a bite there. She's alright, though. We're all alright. And that's that. Finish those specters off. Cool. Just picking up some bonus XP and gold. It's gonna be good. There's gonna be a lot of that in this installment, by the way. We're not gonna do story stuff this installment. We're gonna do lots of fights. We're gonna do some D&D ass D&D, as they say on the Adventure Zone. Alright, we got 4 mummies. Now, as I recall, mummies ain't nothing but nothing. They're no big deal. I'm not afraid of them. I used to be afraid of them because they seemed kind of intimidating. They're like mummies. So, oh, they're mummies. It's a new monster. They gotta be rough, right? And, yeah, they're doing a decent little chucking damage, but like, it's fine. It's fine. Unless they like crit on Inke or something. The thing is, mummies take damage pretty good. I mean, Gyoko just went to town. Oh, you know what it is? Gyoko has a fire enchanted fist loads. You know, the knuckles? I forget what they call these things, to be honest with you. It's another word that just like, whoop, just like fell out of my old brain. Goodbye! I like it when thoughts come. I like to wave as they pass me by. Butchered a quote to make a dumb hypno joke. That is the point where we're at here, folks. So yeah. Is anybody sleeping well during all this, everything that's happening? Alright, we're on the 3rd floor. I went east, northeast, and then the south room. Alright, we're gonna go down. Okay, down here. A whole bunch of werewolves and wargs. The werewolves are stronger. I'm just gonna cast fire. Give him one fire. I don't know why. We'll just do it that way. Whew. Yeah. It's been pretty hard to sleep well with everything that's going on. As I hear it, most people are struggling a bit more than they used to. But if you can do one nice thing for yourself today, eat just one. If you can do more than one, that's even better. If you can do one nice thing for you today, I would appreciate that very much. That would make me happy. I did it! Even I managed to do it. Oh, Natalie Wynn just tweeted. Is this Twitter shading the president? And there's a screenshot of Twitter announcement with a bunch of funky US election graphics. And the little Twitter tweet bird. And it says, you might encounter misleading information about voting by mail. Yes, that is Twitter shading the president. Absolutely. Worst president ever. No, maybe not. Probably. Not the most... Well, it depends on how you judge racism. And I'm a white person. It's not my place to, act as an authority on, judging how much racism is racism enough. Election experts confirm that voting by mail is safe and secure, even with an increase in mail-in ballots. Even so, you might encounter unconfirmed claims that voting by mail leads to election fraud ahead of the 2020 US elections. So yeah, there's functionally no election fraud in this country. Hey, we leveled up! Keika got 459 health points, strength has gone up, agility up. Great. Intellect up, that'll be useful someday. Luck up, very nice. Joko's hit points go to 353. Strength is up. Intellect is up. Vitality, great. She doesn't need luck. She's already a critting monster. Mari's up to 294 hit points. Strength is up. Intellect is up. Wonderful. Vitality. And Inke is up to 224 hit points. Her strength went up. Intellect, that's nice. Alright, we're stronger. Great. Alright, this chest here. Let's just punch this dude a couple times. He'll fall down. Yeah, okay, so that was half of a couple times. That was a tiny fraction of a fraction. And that was a quarter of a couple times. Little itty bitty, tiny little fragment. Oh my god, Joko just got critted for 184 damage! Wow, we know what Mari is doing this turn. Kuraga? Yes. Yes, that's a big yes. Inke just killed it with 13 damage! Oh, that's funny. That's funny, I like that. Alright. Luck plus! Great! That's good. Let us do Kuraga. Nice. Very good. Now, who gets luck plus? Cake is at 15. Joke is at 24. Does luck do anything for magic casting? 16 and 16. You know, this might be dumb, but I'm gonna feed this luck plus to Mari. So hopefully she'll crit on a healing spell. That'd be great. So hey, we successfully got our first chest. The next one is also on this floor, over to the northwest. 2 hill giants. Let's just go all out on them one at a time, and that'll take care of them in 2 turns, most likely. Oh, we hope. We hope, we hope. My gosh. Nice, Mari finished off that first Hell Giant. My tactic is sound. Did you know that I played all the way through Final Fantasy Tactics? Unlocked the super special secret character? I had to get instructions, but it's not possible to do it without instructions anyway. It's like one of those ridiculously secret things that they start putting in these games around, like, Final Fantasy VII or so, I want to say. Maybe Final Fantasy VI? And beat the game. Actually, that is a Final Fantasy game I have beaten. I have not legitimately beaten this game before. I played through it with save scumming and like save states and stuff. So beating this ROM hack is gonna sit in for me like properly beating this game. Let's hit him with... Let's hit him with Quake. Let's see how they like that Quake. Because I don't think Blizzara's gonna do much against them. Fire would be better, but I'm down to like 3 stocks of level 3 magic. I don't want to use them all. Alright, let's see what Quake does. Good damage. Very good damage. And killed one. Great. Finished off that one, that Mari hit. Now, this is going to be a 2-rounder, unfortunately. But that's okay. Got rid of 3 enemies that way. That's really good. Let's mop up. Joko, you got it? You got it. Way to go, girlfriend. You are the champ. And we love you. Alright, so this room here... Maybe I'll cast Protect on Joko. What kind of magic do we have here? Do you mind if I'm gonna look at the magic lists in the game, make sure I know what my spells do and stuff. Alright, black magic. Sleep's probably not going to work. Hold. Causes stun on one foe. That could be good. We also have... Slowra. I don't know if we want to use a 5th level spell, though. Let's try Hold. That's a 3rd level spell, though. Dislike. Dislike. Darkness? Yeah, let's try Darkness. Nope, no good. No sell. That's fine. Good to try. See what happens. Alright, Joko is shielded. So we don't have the same kind of problem we did last... Yeah, Keika only took 37 damage. You know, she's a beast. That's what she does. She takes a licking and says, "Very good, pet." Oh, I'm nasty. Alright, we got that Earth Elemental. Another one! So many. There should be something really good in this room, don't you think? I'd rather not use all my level 1 magic. Well, What's a cure spell gonna do for me, really? Yeah, let's just do it. Okay, so, darkness was no good. I'm just gonna fight. We're just gonna use attacks. 2 damage. Good stuff. The thing that's rough about this game too is there's no like safe point inside the dungeon where you can use a tent. Alright, Joko! Critting! Took care of that monster. Excellent. Excellent. And another one. Wow, this room is loaded. I hope there's something really good in here. Let's use Blizzard. Alright, that did it. Joko and Keika took that one right out. Way to go, girls. Good job. Nothing. Nothing? Oh, shoot. Alright. Alright, I need to check the video. At 301. Huh. No, this is the spot where the commenter said right? 30102. Did I read it wrong? No, 30102. Well, John Irons, if you see this video, I don't know what the deal is, but there's nothing in the chest. So we're just gonna go, I guess. And if anybody wants to look through episode 7 more closely again, yeah, Mari, can you do Kiraga? Thank you. $158 Kiraga, that's not super amazing, to be honest. So I don't know, maybe that's just like a trick room with nothing good in it. Or maybe my second time through I went in and I picked it up. Because I have been through this cave, this floor, at least twice already. Once I came down and fought the vampire, who was here on the 3rd floor. And then I accidentally left through the portal thing. And then I had to come all the way back through again. That was in part 7. This being part 8. Right. Well, here. We'll just check this one, because maybe Maybe this was the one? Right here, it's just one fight. She says before getting, like, creamed by this totally ripped Earth Elemental. This total unit of an Elemental. No, not really. We defeated it, we won. I gotta say though, one of my favorite, like, expressions that's been created in the last 5 or 6 years or whatever is the phrase, this total unit. I got nothing in there either. Yeah, I don't know what happens. But whatever's whatever. We got that luck plus. I mean, that's irreplaceable. I can't imagine going on and knowing that my stats, my luck stats, aren't as high as they could have been. It sounds like I'm making a joke, but really not. That would bother me. You know, I'm a person who, like, in Chrono Trigger would, like, obsessively hunt down all the tabs and keep feeding them to my characters, even when they do nothing. Like, no, they do plenty of good, helpful things for most of the game. But when you get in the ultra late, like, post-game, you reach a point where... Alright, so for fourth floor, we go north. I don't know. We're going somewhere. And we're gonna get there. We will get there. How about a heal spell? Let's do Mari with a heal spell at our next opportunity. That'll be good for everybody. That'll make everybody very, very happy. Yes, here we go. 57-point heal for Keika. That's nice. That's a good heal. 45 points on Joko. 41 on Mari. And 39 on Inke. Great. Cure mass wounds has been affected. Curlian Light's here! Hey, girl! Curlian says hi! What's up? Well, she didn't say what's up. I said what's up. For those of you who are out of touch or whatever, Curlian recently posted a new piece of art on her Twitter. And her Twitter follower count, like, blew up. It was completely sick and amazing. Yeah, let's target... Let's go down on this mage. Well, not like that, filthy-minded individuals. Let's focus down. Let's bring the heat in a completely non-sexual and totally safe for work manner. Oh my god, Joko missed? What's the deal, Joko? Couldn't quite kill it. I am disappointed. Alright, let's diversify a little bit here. Let's hit him with the Quake. What's going on? How's it going? Talk to me. Alright, Inke finished off the Ogre Mage. That went well. That Ogre Chieftain is not looking good. The Hyenodon is definitely dead. 228 damage from a Quake spell. Goodbye! $86 points on Akira. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Curlian says, I'm going to be in and out. Internet's not great. I got some drawings I'm working on. Excellent! Yeah, I'm sorry about your ISP, babe. That's garbage. Definitely a big selling point to me with socialism would be an improvement. Hey, we got Mind Plus! That's great. Mario's intellect is 39. Inke's is 40. Keika's is 14. She's a big old dum-dum. I think I might feed this to Inke. Because I like doing damage. Yeah, we'll do that. Alright, we did it. We got all the things. We have some cockatrices here. And I think they can also hit us with petrification. Mari takes one right out with like 56 damage. That's a great sign. Joko finishes off another one. Good, good, good. Coming out hot. Cockatrice attacks Keika and misses. Inke swings into the air. Keika kills that last one. Nice quick fights. Soundly handled, girls. Super happy about your drawings coming along, Curlian. That's awesome. I am a big fan of Curlian. Okay, these are 4 cockatrices now. So I think we're going to hit run and run and run, and we're going to throw a Firaga out there. Does it work? Yes! It's going to kill all of them. Might even probably be overkill, to be frank. Curlian says, breaking up the big ISPs, making the internet an actual public utility, all of those things would help. Yeah, I mean, that's the ideal, frankly. Everybody wants good internet. And it would be good for, like, I don't want to say business, but like productivity for making stuff. Because, I mean, what's business after the end of capitalism? You know, really. We're turning our brains on. What does business even mean? I mean, we could use it in a more colloquial sense. I used it earlier today. I was like, hey, I'm glad you're taking care of business to somebody I was talking to. Curlian says, accessibility too? Yes. Yes. Big yes on that. Alright, we are leaving this place. Boop! Saving. Very good, very good, very good. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you for watching, and if you are enjoying it, consider giving the video a like, subscribing on YouTube, following on Twitch. I have a Not Safe for Work Twitter account, Miss Ink Noir. That's fun. I retweet Curlian's fantastic art. We have a Patreon. And I do have my Discord server as well. The Discord server doesn't have a completely public invite right now, but if you are interested, hit me up. Send me a message on Twitter. My Discord ID is ink hashed 2325. Or number 2325, whatever, right? And I bring that up because it's very pertinent to the next part. My Discord community, my peeps in the Discord server I run, I ran a poll by them to ask them what they would like to see happen in the next installment of my Grond's Final Fantasy romhack series, and they said that they wanted to see us just kind of travel around the oceans and just see what we see. Just kind of explore and discover this world. We do have this map, and we have not been like anywhere to the northern portion, and there's also some other places on the exterior of like the southeastern area of that big continent we've mostly been on. So we're gonna do that. Aside from that, they also said, I'm gonna go to my server, polls. They wanted me to visit previous towns and look for information as well. So we're gonna do those two things. Hey, it's Leviathan Mist! We have been blessed by the eel. Great to see you, Leviathan Mist. I was just doing my calls to action like a good streamer and talking about all the fun that we have on my Discord server, and there's polls, and sometimes I do voice chats. I have my own personally crafted music playlists that we put on shuffle play and pump through a Discord music bot into group voice chats, and we hang out, listen to music, and chat about whatever. And every now and then, I do a group hypnosis with my voice. And some people have really liked that a lot. Yes. By which I mean everybody who's attended. Leviathan Mist says, hello, hello, I'm at work so I can't stick around, but nice to see you playing this again. It's super nice to see you, Leviathan Mist. Every time you come in, I'm like, oh, we're blessed by the mist. 100%. It's funny timing too, because we are about to go on a bio break. Big ol' bio break here. Where's my bio break? Message. Here it is. And then bloop, bloop. Oh, it's all broken and messed up again. Alright, we're just gonna do it normal. Leviathan Mist says, it would be a mistake not to watch. Right? And you know, I back up all this stuff on YouTube as well. So you can always watch those if you want to hear all my silly banter and watch what I do with these characters, and you can see how I play badly as well. That part's fun. So yeah, now's a good chance to go to the bathroom, get a new glass of water, or whatever. We're gonna do that, and maybe do a little stretching, just a quick stretch. We'll be back to the action with part 2, where we roam around the world. Roam if you want to. Roam around the world. That's what we're going to do here in Inke Stream. And I love you, and I hope you're having a great day. Be back in 5 minutes. Hello, hello, hello! We're back to Ink Stream. Streaming like an ink. Just gonna take a minute here. Give everybody a chance to get back. Get back. Get back. Get back to watching the Ink Stream. Get back. Back to watching the Ink Stream. Boo doo 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 doo. Get back, Joe. I haven't always been a Beatles fan. My position for a long time was the Beatles are the most famous band in the 20th century, and enough people are familiar with them and listen to them. So I'm gonna look at some other things, basically. And I was that way for a while, and then I got to be, around 24, 25 years old, and I had some friends who convinced me to listen to Abbey Road, which is still my favorite Beatles album. Super gratifying to hear that it is also Lindsay Ellis's favorite Beatles album. She tweeted about that a couple weeks ago, and I was like, oh my god, that's so cool. Lindsay's pretty cool. I don't agree with everything all the time. Her musical thing is definitely not something I quite exactly share, but I like hearing her talk about it, mostly. Especially when she criticizes things like Rent, and the way she talked about the new Cats movie and stuff. Curlian says, Alvin the cat chewed through 2 pairs of headphones, including my nice pink ones recently. Everyone in the house hates him right now. Well, that's not nice. I mean, think about how the cat feels, right? That's gotta be not fun at all. Wonder what's going on with that cat. A lot of people seem to have fun thinking like, oh, cats, what are you? They're dumb. Who knows why they do anything? They just do stuff. They're cats. And over here, like, I don't know. My impression is that evolution tends to make actions have some kind of cause or relevance. Usually. At the bare minimum, behaviors and features have to be not too much of a detriment to prevent reproduction, obviously, or to be outcompeted. But yeah, I just feel like we could turn our brains on a little bit more and use compassion. That said, I want to extend that same compassion to all the humans in this scenario. That's the dialectical thing to do. It's very understandable to feel anger. Humans evolved to do that, to feel anger. So, yeah, it's all cool, fam. Actually, Keika, why don't you fight that one? Okay. This should be a better distribution of damage. Curlian says, it's a thing with cats. That's true. I've had many cats. They do like to chew on wires. Might be good to provide some plants that are specifically for the cat to chew. A little plot of grass or something. I don't know all the details. You might need to Google the details on this, but I've heard of this as a thing. You know what I should have done in that bio break? I should have done my vocal rejuvenation technique. If I haven't mentioned this before on my server, here's one of my secrets to voice training. And that is a straw in a bottle of water. And you blow bubbles while making pitches, and it like massages your vocal cords. It's amazing. It just sounds like I'm hitting a bong, but I swear I haven't touched a pot in like 6 or 7 years at this point. Pro tip also, make sure your bottle of water is not very full, or you will get a potentially very cold surprise right on your tits. Which can be fun in the right circumstances. Luckily, I have a lot of training in hypnosis and meditation, mindfulness, and DBT, and I'm just like, okay, that's a sensation, that's happening, and I'm fine. I don't think I could even keep a bong in my place without the landlord finding out, to be frank with you. So I'm really glad I'm not. There's nothing wrong with marijuana, objectively speaking. It's about content. Look, if you haven't seen The Midnight Gospel on Netflix, go watch The Midnight Gospel, you know what I'm talking about. It's all about context. Kudos to the people who animated the water for this ROM hack. It's beautiful. It adds so much to this game. I love it. Alright, I'm all done. It's 2 repetitions of long-held pitches while blowing, and then 2 repetitions of blowing while alternating pitching and not pitching, so you continue to blow bubbles at a consistent rate, but you control whether you are making a pitch or not. You know, kind of making a note. And then you do the classic, like, sliding scale type of thing. Twice. And for the first 2 techniques that you do each of them twice, I alternate. The first rep or whatever. Yeah, I guess the first rep is somewhere kind of like around your anchor pitch or a little bit lower in your pitch range. And then the second one is a little higher above your anchor. That's how I do it. And I mean, you heard my voice 5 minutes ago, you're hearing it now. It's way better. It's real, it's a thing. It literally like massages your voice. So if you've been talking or singing or doing vocal performance for a little while, take those like 3 minutes. Do a vocal cord rejuvenation technique. It's fabulous. We have 121,000 gold, and we're gonna have a lot more before this is over with. A lot more. Alright, so let's save the game. Let's go talk to people. We're gonna talk with folks now, because we were asked to talk and see if we can get information. Alright. Light Warriors, revive the power of the orbs. We have gotten one of them, as you see so far. One of them is blue and lit up. See? Yes. Sarda does not fear the evils of the cave. Okay, we know that. We've talked with Sarda. At last, the Earth will begin to recover. This person is commenting on the fact that we've awoken the Earth Orb. Go through the Titan's Tunnel, then south to find Sarda the Sage. We did that. Last, the Earth will begin to recover. I'm pretty happy about that, too. They say the ancient people used a stone to make their ship float. Alright, so we might need a levitating stone to make our ship float. That'll be cool. In the northern world, there once was a prosperous civilization, but now it is in ruin. I love that stuff. That stuff is so cool. Especially because we're, like, living through that sequence of events right now in real life. The Titan who lives in the tunnel eats gems. He loves rubies. Do you not cross the bridge? Okay, come on. Go the bridge. Thank you. Everybody knows me. What? You never heard of Dr. Un? It seems like that's a joke or something. I don't know. Look, the Earth orb is shining again. It sure is. I'm glad you noticed. Melmon was once a beautiful town. That's so sad. Yep, tombstones. Tons of dead folk. NPCs that won't get out the ding-dong way. I think we talked with all these people. Didn't we? Yeah. Alright, we got it all here. So now we are on the high seas again. We got a shark and a Sawagin Baron. Let's see if Mari and Inke can finish off a Sawagin Baron all on their own. You know, I'm going to switch actually to the Coral Sword with Keika as well, because I feel like lightning is probably good damage while we're on the sea. We're not going to fight a lot of evil creatures or mages out on the ocean, I think. Not that it's going to make much difference. If all of the ocean tiles have the same level of enemies that we're encountering here, it's going to be super easy. I mean, even Mari and Inke can finish off a Sawagin Baron. Yeah, that makes sense. Using a coral sword out here on the open ocean? Sure. And like, if I had more inventory space for weapons, I'd have held on to that claymore. Because it does do a little bit more base damage, and a lot of these creatures are not going to be weak to the stuff that I have. But, it's not worth it given the extremely limited inventory space that we have. Alright, let's go check on the dwarves, see if they have anything interesting to say. Is this a 6-pack of wolves? We're not interested. It's not worth it. We're leaving. Such an infinitesimal amount of XP and gold. Not interested at all. 2 ogres, we'll nibble. That coral sword has a really cool sprite. I like that. Looks kind of like a cutlass. Alright, here we are. With the crystal eye, even the blind can see. Asta stole it from Matoya. That's old news. We've taken care of all that. Rally ho! The dwarves in Final Fantasy games always have, like, this, like, greetings... there's a word for it I can't think of. But they always say something, but it's always a little different each time. They say rally ho in this game. Dwarves can see in the dark. Well... good for you. I'm looking for the float stone. I'll bet with it I could float anything. Okay, so we need the float stone so we can float our ship. Long ago, Cornelius' treasury safeguarded the use of nitro powder. Yeah, we got that. That's all taken care of. Oh, did you see that canal? Old Narek truly is great indeed. Yes. Good job, Narek. Armbands can protect you like a suit of armor. Alright. Did you meet Smith, our blacksmith? Yeah, and he told me that humanity is a virus. Long ago, Cornelius' treasury... yeah, we already know that. For the Light Warriors, I would make a truly legendary sword. However, my supply of adamantite is exhausted. So if you can find some adamantite, let's bring it back here. The Earth is reviving thanks to you, Light Warriors. Nice. That's cool. We got an update on our main storyline there. Old Narek is a very respectable dwarf. Well, if you can't be, where'd he go? He vanished into the hole when he created the new canal. There's nothing here. I don't know. Well, Nerek's gone. Did he pass away? I don't know. I think we talked to everybody, didn't we? Alright, the dwarves. We're looking for something called the float stone. And, you know, we'll find it someday. That bloodworm is very smart. It ran the hell away. Two very smart bloodworms today. They got out of dodge. They did not like where this was going. Good for them. This ogre's like, what are you doing? Get back here! Oh, I'm dead. That's exactly what it was like. Alright, let's go to Elfland. One shark. Killed by Joko. Easy peasy. Barely worth the fight, to be honest. Right, kill that bloodworm. Yeah, it's dead. Critical hit from Joko. 278 damage. That's hot. Oh, maybe this ogre's a little lightning resistant or something. Oh, Mari finished it off. That's good enough. Okay. The prince is awake? Thank you so much. I am a clairvoyant. I meditate here until I am given a revelation. Maybe that'll pay off someday. Maybe that'll have something to say. Legend says an airship is buried somewhere. Oh my god, a whole airship. Prince is awake, thank you so much. I'm a clairvoyant, etc., etc. Weapons and armor made of mithril silver are very powerful. Astos has been defeated? Peace will now return to Elfland. That's the plan. The prince is awake, thank you so much. Kinda curious. Huh, okay. We got... Oh good! My girlfriend, Quinn, who is also a hypnotist, is tweeting about her hypnosis stuff. The prince keeps the mystic key until the coming of the light warriors. Maybe it's only rumor, but I think the cause of all the problems is to be found in the Earth Cave to the far west. Well, it was a start. We fought a Lich. Princess Awake, thank you so much. A lot of repeating dialogue from these NPCs here. Oh my god. Come on. The Dwarf Cave is at the west end of the Aldi Sea. Yeah, we have been there. Got that covered. It is said there is a witch who has herbs. I believe that her name is Matoya. Yeah, we've taken care of that. Light warriors, revive the power of the orbs. Oh! Thank you. Peace will return to Elfland. Elfland. What is this place? Nothing. La 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 la. Woo! Out of bounds! We're glitching out of bounds, girls! This treasure room was locked with a mystic key. Yeah, we've been in here. Okay. So that's all that. Yeah, we'll clean these two up. It's just two wargs. Clean them right up. Curlian Light says, ooh! What's going on, Curlian? There are many dangerous monsters in the sea. Be careful. Curlian Light said glitch girls in effect. I was being sarcastic, by the way. That wasn't an out-of-bounds glitch. You're supposed to be able to do that. It's kind of a secret. But, yeah. Heroin Bob says, ships can stop only at ports. There are no ports in the north. Ouch. Okay, well that was an important piece of information we just got. Like, it's literally a waste of our time. To look around to the northern continents. I have escaped from Melmond in the west. My town is in trouble. Please help them. Your text should be updated because I have helped them. They're completely and thoroughly helped. The helping has been done, old man! Thank you. We don't need to be afraid of pirates anymore. Well, no, because pirates are and always have been our friends. Digital freedom and etc, etc. Yeah, pirates, blah 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 blah. I shan't be any more bother, I promise. The elves live across the sea. Matoya's herb is the only thing that will wake their prince. Thank you, we don't need to be afraid of pirates anymore. Alright, we are also done here. Unfortunately, there's only one way in and out of this town. That's okay. We each have one revisit left to do. And then I will fulfill the wishes of my friends and my community. And we will explore the wide ocean, at least a bit. And I think we will confirm that there is really only one place to actually go after this. Because Final Fantasy games, not really open world, and tend to not work as well when they try to make them open world. Stunning, bold opinion. This is the hot take of today. Final Fantasy games should not be open world. Because when you do open world, it's a lot harder to have a tight, impactful story, which is the thing I like the most in my Final Fantasy games. When they're not... The thing is, if you were gonna do an open world, this one would be the best one, because your characters are complete, what's that Latin for blank slate? For some reason my brain is only telling me Tempus Fugit. That's not the right answer, though. I think there was a Buffy the Vampire Slayer episode that was named it as well. Blank slate. Anyways. There's nothing to them. They don't even really talk. And the story is completely bare bones. There's really only like... I think there's like 4, maybe 5 story beats in this game. Which is fine. Alright, this is Cornelia, the Dream City. Errol and the Dancer. Light Warriors arrive with powerful orbs. This is a well. You might think that there is something to it, but in fact it is just an ordinary well. North of Cornelia lives a witch named Matoya. That is a really nice character sprite. I haven't noticed her before. I like her. She's good. Lucan left this town to join his colleagues at Crescent Lake. I don't know where that is, but hopefully we'll meet them sometime. Light Warriors are able to power the orbs. Matoya has poor eyesight. She needs a crystal eye to see. My home is Provoca, a beautiful port city far east of here. We just came from there. And that's all here. We'll go to the castle. Really nice castle, by the way. I like that castle sprite. Is sprite the right word for it, or would we just say asset? I don't know. This person is misgendering us, so we're going to fix that in post. Yes, ma'am! I belong to the Honor Guard of Cornelia Castle. Same thing. These people are like so toxic masculine they can't even tell that us awesome fighters are totally rad and epically bitchin' girls. Use that key. Inside, what you find will be quite helpful. This treasure room is locked with a mystic key. Yeah, we've gotten that stuff. Thank you for rescuing the princess. That was pretty much story beat number 1. My sister is back safe. Thank you. Thank you for rescuing the princess. Thank you for saving Princess Sarah. Legend says that the loot can break an evil seal. Yep, we have that and have done that. So, you are the Light Warriors? You betcha. We got an orb glowing and everything. Good old glowing orb. Thank you for rescuing the princess. Bum, 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 bum. Thank you for rescuing the princess. The princess always worries about you. Oh, that's not good, princess. Now get ready for your trip and make the orb shine again. Okay, so we have talked with everybody. So, goal number 1 achieved. We did that. Let's leave the Aldi Sea and let's go out on the ocean and let's look around. Right, here we are. Joko didn't quite kill the shark. Keika, I don't know if she's doing bonus lightning damage to that. I don't know. The game came with guides for equipment and magic, but did not include anything about the monsters. Or find, what's the term? Treasure key? You know when you get a new Link to the Past randomizer seed, and you can get a document that tells you what all the chests have in them everywhere? That kind of thing. So there's none of that either. Alright, we've been there. Yeah, we have. Definitely, okay. You know what, it's not worth it. 5 saw again. Uninterested. Let's get out of here! Alright. $127 damage. Yeah, I don't know about this Coral Swords. Probably attack Asawa again with it next. See what that does. So over there's the Earth Cave. There's Sarda's Cave. Oh yeah, here's just a lone Sawagan Baron. 96 damage. I don't know, Coral Sword. It's not really crazy for me here. We'll see what happens. Alright, let's check out the northern borders. One lone pirate. If we can kill it before it runs away, we'll get a good chunk of gold. It tried to attack and it missed. We've defeated the pirate. That's not even that much gold, to be frank. Well, because it's just one pirate is the problem. So I've watched some movies lately. I watched the new Borat subsequent movie film. You know, a lot of my like movie fan type friends weren't as crazy about it. I don't know. I thought it was amazing. I thought it was brilliant. I thought it was hilarious. Like, yeah, it's definitely, you know, getting into a lot of sensitive material. But I think that he comes at it from an angle where it's, to me, it was obvious who the butt of the joke really was. And, I mean, I like it. And some of the scenes were really incredible. He goes and he explores certain kinds of parts of the American phenomenon as it is in 2020. And he manages to capture, like, that moment when COVID was kind of looming on the horizon, and when it hits, I mean, that's amazing. The timing on that, that's really serendipitous. Because I think he just set out to give some more shit to, like, the Republicans, you know, and the whole, like, you know, the remnants of, like, the Tea Party, the kind of QAnon stuff. But he happened to be doing all this right when that happened. Alright, so there is Matoya's cave. It just seems so weird to me that the game would give me a lightning enchanted weapon, and then there's seemingly no enemies that are weak to it, really? Because you can't switch weapons in the middle of battle. Now, granted, some floors of dungeons are going to have some different, you know, enemies. But, how do you even know that going into it? So, you know, I tend to go, okay, well, I have this weapon that's anti-evil, anti-mage. That sounds useful. Alright, so here actually is the Peninsula of Power, interestingly enough. And now we are exploring the periphery of a continent we have not been to before. But according to Heroin Bob, which is a reference to the film SLC Punk, Heroin Bob is a beloved character. It's a pretty damn good film. It's easily in my all-time favorites. There are no ports up here, but we're gonna look and kind of maybe we'll see something interesting. We'll find out if any more difficult enemies are gonna appear on the ocean. That'll be nice to know. Other than Borat, I watched The Testament of Dr. Mabuse, which is a 1933 film by the German filmmaker Fritz Lang. It's a very important film because it's very prescient about the rise of fascism and the kind of manipulation that you would see there. So there's a city over here. I don't know if we can get to it, though. Well, yeah. Probably city. The thing is, it looks like a city from the outside, but then you get in there and it's like, this is a town. You know, it's a town. And that's fine. Towns are valid, too. Hey, that Sawagan was smart. It ran the fuck away. It's like, oh my god, all these other people just died. We have been surprised by a floating eye and two Sawagan. Or big eye, I guess. The big eye attacked Inke and missed. So that's good. The big eye and I have something in common, though. When we look at someone who's below us and we say, "My gaze is on you," that someone freezes right up and it becomes incapable of doing anything. Ha! So Inke can kill a Sawagan all by herself. That's good. That's good to know. And there's another town there. This is not worth it. Let's leave. Alright, we ran away. These are the lengths that I'll go to satisfy my user base, my friends and community type folks, whichever you might fall into. It kind of like how I say, you know, ladies, gentlemen, non-binary people, otherwise conscious entities and magical beings. Thank you for your presence and your involvement. I don't know what happened there, but we are going to take care of business. Really wish the Coral Sword did bonus damage out here against these, like, water creatures. I don't know, maybe I'm not thinking this through very clearly. But it seems to me that these creatures live in water, so they're never really exposed to much electricity. And now they're coming out to fight with me, and I'm like, here, have a bunch of electricity. And they're like, eh. Curlian Light says, the Coral Sword, I mean, like, why are you? I want to know. I want to know what they were thinking when they made the Coral Sword. Curlian says, Information Society, pure energy. That's exactly right. It's classic. That song is a bop. What a great music video, too. I'm telling you, like, that's a music video that, like, could only have been made at that time. So we've got a desert that looks like it's enclosed by a mountainous range. Okay. As somebody who plays a lot of Final Fantasy, I would say we have a lot of, like, artificially created terrain designed to prevent successive modes of transportation from accessing them. So you kind of have to, like, get key A to unlock lock A, to get key B to unlock key B, lock B, to get key C to unlock lock C. You see what I mean? It's like that. I think it's like that. What bothers me is if we run away, we don't get any of the XP or gold from what we have killed. Now I would understand if you miss the chance to get any of the gold, because you're running away, right? But, like, why do you get 0 XP when you run away after killing some enemies? That would be better. It would be better. And, what else would be better, also, is when you're enjoying this video and having a good time hanging out, you're naturally going to want more. So the thing to do is give a like on the videos, subscribe on YouTube, follow on Twitch, and You might want to see my Twitter. It's got some NSFW stuff on it. Maybe someday I'll post some original content. I did a little bit some months ago. I don't know, like, I haven't really caught the whole, like, Twitter format, like, creation thing. I follow some people who write some really good, like, microfic, really good, like, micro kind of hypno-sexy stuff. My brain doesn't think of that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? It's not, I haven't engineered my brain to, like, come up with those kinds of ideas. Or to notice them might be part of the problem. Because you gotta think of them, then you gotta notice that you're having that kind of thought, and then you've gotta, like, follow through and write it up. That's maybe the other problem, is, like, trying to post multi-post stuff to Twitter can be a little annoying. Alright, we've been surprised by 3 Sawagen and 2 Big Eyes. It's the 2 Big Eyes I'm a little worried about. Just a little bit. Yeah, Quinn, almost diff on cue, Quinn just posted a micro-hypnosis session on her Twitter, actually, so if you'd like a little bit of a hypnosis, a little shot, a little booster shot of hypnosis in your day, there is one. Right, so there's nothing up here, it just looks cool. And what's sad is there's like nothing on the end of this cape either. All that terrain is just there to look neat. Maybe we'll have something where we can travel onto the river sometime? I don't know. Alright, we have surprised them. I will take that opportunity. Curlian says, I like that the 2 Big Eyes aren't the same size, right? And I think this was before people were doing, like, ASCII emojis and stuff, you know? You know, college campuses had internet, somewhat, so maybe they were. Maybe that's where they got that from. I don't know. We got another castle over here. No way to get to it, though. Curlian says, probably not long before, but, I mean, it could be. It might have been. I mean, they were probably sending emails to each other. And we know that pornography was being sent over, internet connections. Oh, there's a hole in the ground. There's a hole in the ground there. That is interesting. Very intriguing. Yeah, I've got my Patreon as well. If you'd like to support my stuff, especially my hypnosis, Patreon is good. And you can come join the fun in my Discord server. If you'd like, send me a message on Twitter or leave a comment. We'll hook up. We'll get in touch. My Discord handle is Inke number 2325. And links for most of the stuff is going to be in the you know, the About Me sections, the video description box, those kinds of things. Get engaged. Leave comments. Tell me what you think. Okay, there's multiple holes in the ground. That's just kind of spooky. Yeah, there's another one there. Very spooky. I don't want to deal with these. When did Inke take so much damage? I think we're going to be a little proactive about that. Give a Cura. She's up to full health. Nice. You must have, like, crit that heal spell. We've got another town here. We've been surprised by 2 sharks and 2 Sawagin. There are emergency services vehicles out on the street near my house. I don't think you can hear them, though. I barely heard them. It's a nice cloudy day. It's all gray outside and cold. Perfect late October weather. Oh yeah, I was talking about the Testament of Mabuza. Frankly, it did not thrill me. I don't know. I think part of the problem is there's like a lack of consistent energy to like the pace of the film due to the way it's edited. I think that like a lot of momentum in the film is lost due to the editing. There's some really great shots. There's a lot of great themes. A couple times in the film, I was definitely feeling like it was very compelling. Particularly the climax of the second act. I was like fully engaged. I'm like, okay, here we go. This is a movie now. We have clear stakes, objectives, peril, motivation. I know who the characters are. They're well, illustrated. And it was cutting back and forth between 2 scenes, and it was doing that really great mirroring thing. Which is funny because I'm also rewatching Dirk Gently's Holistic Detective Agency. It's my second time seeing it through. I watched it every week when it was new. And this will be my first time starting it over again after 3 years or so since the last episode aired. And they were talking about mirroring as well, and doing mirroring in episode 3. And then I'm watching like Testament of Dr. Mabuza, and there's some really nice mirroring there in that second act climax. But the third act really... for a moment I thought the film was going through with some of the more like horrifying implications and like following the darker kind of potential timeline. But then just, like, we didn't really see any consequences or, like, effects of the plan being executed. I'm kind of like, what happened here? And the ending overall was very unfulfilling for me, I have to say. I'm glad I watched it. It's good. And it has a very important place in history, and it's very noteworthy, again, for being so prescient about fascism. And hypnosis is a major part of the plot, so if you are into hypnosis, which is kind of my entire whole bag, that makes it interesting as well. It's worth seeing. Definitely. So yeah, as you can see, there's just like nowhere for us to go up here, and all the enemies are pretty much the same. Yeah, in October I like to watch horror movies though. So I did watch quite a few horror movies so far this month. I finally watched The Funhouse from 1981, directed by Tobe Hooper. I enjoyed it a lot, particularly as a fan of the film The Cabin in the Woods. It's very much like hitting those same kind of tropes, but in less of like a meta-aware way. It's just it's mostly kind of doing it straight. And I also rewatched Poltergeist, which is also Tobe Hooper, working with Steven Spielberg. There's a lot of interesting history there if you ever want to look into that. There's some debate about who directed the film and to what degree and stuff. You definitely see the Steven Spielberg influence, but I think, you know, I mean, Tobe was there. He was involved. The Funhouse, though, is really cool. It's kind of like one of your slasher movies. I mean, it's 1981, which was just an explosion in slasher films. Because everybody wanted to be the next Halloween at that time. Ton of those movies came out. It has a nice, like, slow build-up. Some of the elements kind of felt like they didn't really pay off entirely, but I enjoyed it. I liked the characters, more or less. It's well shot. The pacing is good. You'd think, oh, it's got a slow beginning, but it's like, no, like, you're hanging out with these characters, and it's like good. It's not like boring hanging out with them, you know. So I recommend The Funhouse if you're looking for a slasher film. All right, so we did the thing. So let's go over the South Pole. South/North Pole, they're kind of the same. And yeah, there's another support goal reached. I did the things, folks. And you can take part too. Join the Discord community. Get a chance to be involved. Let me know what you like. Alright, I overshot my goal. I want to go over here. That was cool though. Just kind of sailing around. Sailing takes me to something. Lyrics I don't understand. Christopher Cross. I don't know why I went there. I'm tired. I'm gonna blame it on being tired. What even are the lyrics to Sailing by Christopher Cross? Does anyone know? Oh yeah, oh yeah. Well, it's not far down to paradise. At least it's not for me. The wind is right, you can sail away. Find tranquility. I mean, it's a really good song, okay? No joke. There's another hole in the ground. So he says, sailing takes me away to where I've always heard it. Interesting. Okay. That's good. I like the part where it's taking you away. It's nice to get away. Especially in the unending pandemic, because this country is a total fuck that does not care 1 ounce, one tiny itty bitty wit, 1 nanogram about the actual people who actually live here. Alright, so that's Elfland. We don't need to go there, but it's nice to know we can port on Elfland to the south as well. Nice hit, Mari. My god, 80 damage? I know you had it in you, girl. Yeah, I feel like we'll eventually get something that can traverse those rivers. We'll see. Oh my god, you can go faster if you hold down the run button? Nice. Very, very nice. Yeah, we are never going to get a level from going around in this ocean. Nice crit, Inke. Killed a pirate all by herself. Super nice. Oh, there's a port! Is that the only one? Probably, but let's go look around a little bit. I don't want it. I don't want it. Let's run away, please. Yay! Oh, there's another port here. Oh, I know where we are. We're kind of near Provoca. We're gonna take a bio break. Because I need one. Yeah. So you too can take a bio break. I encourage you. You know, if you need some water, get some water. All the good things. I will be back. Uh, in two shakes of a lamb's tail. Alright, that is radtacular, my friends. I'm back. Feeling quite relieved. It's really nice that I'm able to take a bio break when I wish. To have a pish! Speaking of my Discord server, one of the channels that we have is just called Silly Chat. For people who like, you know, Monty Python, Mr. Show, good stuff like that. Maybe a bit of Fry and Laurie. The absurdist, postmodern stuff. Or, you know, and a touch of the lol random. You can have a little bit of the Invader Zim type of thing. Just don't go too hard on that, because it does get rather shrill if you lay into that. And that would be potentially becoming you know, like in violation of guidelines of my server. But you can be like Dada-esque and weird in Silly Chat. It's fun. So here we are, we're in a new section of land. On the same continent, though. A little disappointing, but that's fine. We got some trolls to fight. Exciting. Let's just focus down on them one at a time. See what happens. See how well the coral sword does on some trolls. Nothing really. Boy. You gotta have more synergy. Gotta have more synergy. I don't want to hold on to a coral sword for half the game for it to be useful. But enemies are even weak to lightning. I don't know. They're clearly weak to fire, though. Can I have a fire sword? That would be cool. Alright, we won. Buttloads of gold. That's nice. I have so much gold. Alright. Okay, we're fighting a new type of monster called an Ankeg. These look like giant millipedes. There's 3 of them. A little scary here. Inke manages to do 9 damage. Ankeg hits Keika for 28 damage. That's no joke. Keika does 2 hits for 90 damage. 1 ran away. That is very strange. Another one hits Keika for 38 damage. Okay, the one that ran away saw Dyoko coming for them and was like, nope. Just noped right out of there. Yeah, let's do this. They're doing damage on Dyoko. Yeah, I got this app, by the way. I got this, like, self-care app called I Am. It like feeds you positive affirmations into your push notifications. And you can set like how often it does and between what hours and stuff. We have not managed to kill one of these creatures yet. I'm glad one of them ran away. I don't know why it did, but that was nice. Okay, we killed one. Good, 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 good. The other thing that's a little disappointing about original Final Fantasy NES, and that they couldn't do anything about in the ROM hacks, as far as I could tell, is you never get any item drops off of enemies, which can make things really interesting in later Final Fantasy games. Because you can get rare drops. Really good XP off those monsters. I'm gonna go ahead and switch back to Rune Blades. Yeah, we're gonna do Rune Blade. Okay, there's a town. We went the wrong way. Oh my god, 2 minotaurs and 5 scorpions. This is the point where we use some really heavy magic. I don't think Mari has anything really useful here. Oh, what does, hold on. Let me double check her magic real quick. Okay, so cure, protect, all allies float, all allies, a spell, resist, stone, cure miscellaneous, resist S. Resist S, status. Okay, so we could resist status with a spell. Let's. Oh, it's only one ally though. Is that right? Ugh, gross. A element gets all allies, but that's not going to help us here. Mari, you can't do shit. All right, Inke, we're counting on you. Let's do Fyra, or Fyraga, I should say. Yeah, nice big damage on the Minotaur. 156 damage, 116 damage. I would like to see these scorpions die, please. Poison, not fun. We don't want poison. Yes, we got 3 of the scorpions already. Install the Dink stream. Hurricane Rock You! I don't know. Probably. The question is that a culturally insensitive joke, or is it like a meta joke on the fact that, like, that whole thing was like, you know, like, an American, like, I'm making fun of a bad caricature. I'm not, like, carrying it on. It's interesting. I think I would like to see smarter, less full-blown bimbo people discussing that. So yeah, about that. I make jokes here on my stream. I'm trying to have fun. And not take things too seriously, even though I started off this stream with a lot of vitriol about the political duopoly in this country. It just came right out of me, right out the gate. Not a good look. But that's fine. So yeah, you know, I contain multitudes. You know? That's fine. Not only am I a bimbo, I'm also a sex robot. Ask me how! Yo, I'm looking forward to watching Planes, Trains, and Automobiles next month. Oh my god, I love that movie. It's so good! It'll be fun. Alright, we are at a new town. New town, new town, new town. Let's hit up this inn. 100 gold, no big deal. Good night, and don't forget, save from the main menu before you take a break. What? What? I'm not meeting any people yet. Item shop. We could buy heal, pure gold, phoenix down, and tent. Heal, pure gold, phoenix down, and tent. Heal, pure gold, phoenix down, and tent. You know, a couple Phoenix Downs would be real comfy right now. Just like 2. Just like 2. Let's take a look at the armor, but I'm not going to buy anything yet. Wow. Nice. Huh, let me take a look at the equipment sheet and compare the silver shield and the buckler real quick, okay? Silver shield. Buckler. There it is. Buckler. Silver shield. So, buckler has 2 defense compared to 8 defense for the silver shield. Plus 2 to evasion versus plus 4. Rogues and red mages can use it, so we don't need buckler, basically. This stuff is not that expensive. But there's probably new magic for us to buy. That's exciting. I'm mostly... Oh, there's someone to talk to over here. It's a tombstone. It's a tombstone. This person's sleeping. Okay, we need something that'll wake them up. Alright, let's look at the weapons. Silver sword, silver axe, silver knife, and silver staff. This is tricky. This is very tricky. Silver sword. Much more powerful. Yes. Give it to Keika. Weapon, equip, silver sword. Cool. Silver knife would be compared to what? Silver staff on Inke. We're probably going to go with the knife. I do prefer her to have knives. It kind of fits in with her whole thing, and it's a reference to 8-bit theater. So let's see. Where's the silver knife? And the silver staff. So silver staff has a higher base damage, but silver knife has a way higher crit, and they have exactly the same +2 hit, and no bonus effects on either of them. So we're gonna get 1 silver knife for Inke. And we are gonna equip that. Cool. We got somebody to talk to. Hello. Light warriors, you can do it! Is this all that's here? It feels like they kind of like phoned this one in. Not the ROM hackers, mind you, but like the original game creators. Alright, so great news. We can get Hilara. We can't get Seliga because she's not, what do they call it? It's, not elite, but like, it's a word like elite. I can't remember. We will get Protera. And, I don't know if we'll get Invisera in the meanwhile. And for Inke, we got Thundaga. Death. And Stun. Nice. Let's go get any armor that we need. I don't think we... Silver helm, silver armor. I mean, we could get silver glove compared to the magical ring, but I don't know. You know, that magical ring is protecting Keika from a lot of status effects. Which is really nice. That's very special. Silver glove would add 6 to defense and decrease evade by 2. I think we're fine. It would only be +5, actually, to defense, and we lose 2 points of evasion. So yeah. Yeah, I do not want to give the magical ring to anybody else right now. Like, maybe Mari, since she's my healer. Prevent her from getting status ailments. It's good thinking. But because of the limited, like, spell slots in this game and all, that's nice. We got 3 spells for level 6. Inke is a monster now. I'm gonna look at her spells really quickly here, just so I know all the ins and outs. So, Thundaga is damage of lightning type to all foes. Death causes death to one foe. And stun causes stun based on the HP of the enemy, and it affects one foe. Right? One foe. But, you know, I just wasn't really interested in Chasm. Chasm causes death to all foes, but, like, I don't know. It seems like it's not going to be very reliable. It's Earth Element. It's basically like a higher level Quake spell. I don't know. I just wasn't feeling it, to be frank. So yeah, I think that's it here. There's really nobody to talk to unless we can find a way to wake up that one person who's sleeping. Yeah, it definitely feels like they phoned it in on this place. Oh! Maybe I'm finding secrets, though. I might be finding a secret. Oh, yeah, I found a big old secret here, girls. We did it. This is huge. Look at this. We, the 12 sages, were led here by the stars and prophecy. Once the orb shined with the power of earth, wind, fire, and water. The 4 fiends seized those powers. Earth, wind, fire, and water. The world is bound by these 4 powers. Each element's power focuses at its altar. Locate and crush the fiend. Then, to make it shine, place the orb upon the altar. I kind of think like the game might have wanted us to find these people before we went into the Earth Cave, and we actually would have been a bit stronger too. That might have been good. Oops. 4 fiends are bent on the world's destruction. 200 years ago, the fiend of wind teamed with that of the water to destroy civilization. We're getting some epic backstory here. Apparently I fully lied at the beginning of this installment when I said there wouldn't be story stuff. I'm so sorry. The thing is, I thought the explorations and, like, the revisits and stuff were going to take longer. I honestly just did. The Earth Fiend causes the rot of our land. Yeah, I think you were supposed to come here before you went all the way down in the Earth Cave. The Fire Fiend will burn everything up! Oh my god, that's terrible. As you restore light to the orbs, we will reveal more secrets. Please see us repeatedly. Light warriors, only you can make the orbs shine again. Quickly, before all is burnt, hurry to Gurgur... Gurgur... Gurgur Gaga! Mommy make a milky? Want Sylveon! Eevee and Friends Adventure! Elmo Saves Christmas! Oh, jeez. Quickly, before all is burnt, hurry to Gurgu Volcano and stop the Fiend of Fire. Great job vanquishing the Earth Fiend. Now the Fire Fiend wakes. With this canoe, go to Gurgu Volcano and defeat that fiend also. We got a canoe. Oh, here's Lucan. I am Lucan. Now all legends and prophecy will be fulfilled. Our path has been decided. Ooh. It's getting spooky up in Final Fantasy Land today. Final Fantasy Land? What is that? A Captain and the Game Master reference? Oh! Oh! Now wait a minute. Come on, you're not telling me there's nothing here. There's literally a secret passage. Okay, so we've confirmed the existence of secret passages. Oh my god! Oh my god! Okay. Is that it? Ugh. Oh, come on! Give me some cool items, right? I mean, am I wrong to want a secret item? Something cool? Why are you doing this to me? Oh, it's terrible. Oh no. Oh? Is that just gonna take me outside? Why are you playing with my heart? Okay, now it makes me sad, because there's like secret tunnels that don't lead to any cool items. Why? I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Alright girls, get ready for me to waste way more tons and tons of time in this game trying to find secret pathways. Okay, so we have a canoe now. I think there's another place we can go, though. Oh, look at that, you just step in. Whoa! I'm not a fan of this fight. We're gonna do a big old runaway. Hit him with a Firaga. Yay, we ran away. Good. Okay, so we can just... Yeah. Oh, neat. Look at that cute little canoe. Oh, that's adorable. Alright, there's another place we can go with a canoe. So I want to do that. They told me to hurry, but this is not the first time I've ever played a JRPG, and I know hurry means, you know, when you feel like it. Whatever's good for you. It's cool. And we will probably get to Gurgu Volcano and save outside and leave that for the next installment. I'm not up for like a full-blown marathon today, like some of my videos that I've done. Not up for all that. You know, a good 3-hour stream is pretty good. I think so anyway. I would really like to see like the retro romhack streaming community grow. Big time. In a big, big way. And I understand I might not be going about that the best way by coming in here like fully unloading with the kinks and like the being queer and the being very far left and everything. But the problem is I also want to, you know, build that community as well. Because I'm just a person. Like, you don't have to be... Other people don't have to be kinky. Other people don't have to be gay. But like, there's no reason to hate me. Not for those reasons anyway. Alright, so we want to go... Where do we want to... I guess we'll go right. Zoom! Oh, we overshot it. I'm not good at following. Jumping from one side to the other. On a map. Oh, I should take a moment also to appreciate the new weapon sprites for Keika and Inke. That would be good and smart. Alright, let's... Oh, no. We got a chance to act first. We have surprised the enemy. Oh yeah, silver sword. Looks pretty cool. Wait. Yeah. Hey, Keika resisted the stun gaze. That magical ring really does the trick. Good stuff. Alright, I am gonna go for these pirates because there's a fair amount of gold I could get from killing 5 pirates. And they're not really gonna hurt me, so. Good. Yeah, definitely doing a little bit more damage with that silver sword. And it's a silver sword, like, you love to be able to say that. Inke gets them crits. Doesn't quite kill that one, though. That's okay. Joko continues to be ridiculously powerful, which is cool, and I like that. One of them ran away. Alright, we got that. 4 pirates. That's like what, 600 gold? 480 gold. Yeah. I could have skipped that, in all honesty. Alright, so I think there is a place for me to go over here. We have been surprised by 2 Sawagan Barons and 3 Sawagans. One of them ran away. That's a smart sow again. Mari killed a sow again. Keika killed a sow again Baron. Inke couldn't quite do it. Did not get the crit. Joko does her job. I love you, Joko. You're so cool. Alright, that's that. Alright, where is that? Here we go. White crocodiles. Scary. Wow, that's 182 damage on Mari. Oh, we should not be here. 156 damage on Joko. Why? Okay, okay. Alright. What's a good spell? Proterra? Good call. How about Thundaga? Alright, we killed one. 130 damage on Keika. We hit one with Thundaga for 172 damage. It's still kicking. Mari casts Proterra. Everybody is getting their defense up. Well, yeah. Let's do Hilara. And, we'll cast Hold. Maybe Hold will work. It did not work. Joko hits for 77 damage, crits. Keika comes in, 75 damage, and we defeated 2 white crocodiles. That was a bit intense. Tons of gold. Big, big gold. Alright. Let's cast Cura. And, you know, maybe Cure. And again. Another Cura for Joko. And I'm gonna save the game. And there's nothing really here. We've got 6 white, red piranhas. 6 red piranhas. We're gonna do that Proterra again, because I like the sound of that. And let's hit him with the Thundaga. 17 damage on Keika. Alright, we got Proterra out there really quick. Nice. Alright, Joko dodged an attack. Keika took 14 damage. Keika dodged an attack. And a second attack. And a third attack. My girl! Joko comes in, does very little damage. Scary. Alright, Inke throws Thundaga down. 102 damage, 188 damage. We killed one. Good, good, good. 158. Another 158. That one's dead. 110. 118. Keika hits for 48 damage. It's still standing, though. Okay. Let's hit him with Thundara. See if we can mop him up here. Yeah, that one's dead. Okay, we finished off 2 with that round of attacks. Joko takes 9 damage. Keika finishes off 1. There's 1 left standing. I guess we found our new peninsula of power, didn't we? More or less. And we leveled up! Keika's HP is now 490. Strength rises. Agility. We get increases in strength and agility, vitality. Joko's HP goes up to 364, and we have an increase in strength, agility, vitality, and luck. Mari's HP is up to 324 with an increase in strength, agility, intellect, and luck. And Inke's HP goes up to 227 with an increase in agility, intellect, vitality, and that's that. Fabuloso. There's a town, like, right here. Possession of the royal crown is required to test your courage. Take it to the throne and bring back proof of your courage. Possession of the royal crown is required to test your courage. Take it to the throne and bring back proof of your courage. Good luck. Oh, I think this is a very dangerous place. I don't think we're ready for this. Yeah, we'll have to come back here. Preferably after training a lot in the area surrounding. We've got 2 Remorhas, which look like leveled up versions of those Ankegs we recently fought. Let's hit one of them with death. Maybe we'll get lucky. Inke takes 105 damage. Still standing. Mari gets Protera out. Yeah, if you didn't notice, we're in a really dangerous place, actually. Which is fun. This is what fun is. So this might have changed our plans. So this episode 8 is the episode of plans getting changed. Death did not affect that Remorhaz. That sucks, because that's one of 3 level 6 stocks. That sucks hard. I don't like that at all. Let's use heal. And Scourge. Alright. Gyoko crits. Oh, that monster's still standing. 58 damage on Keika. Mari gets a heal out. 62 points on Keika. 40 points on Joko. 37 for Mari. And 44 for Inke. Well, let's see that Scourge, baby! It is also ineffective. Oh, we got Poisonous Cloud on that one, and it died. Awesome, we killed one. The one that had full hit points. Nice. Alright, let's mop this up here. Let's just all attack. Joko takes 79 damage. It's brutal. Keika gets a critical hit and defeats a Remorhaz. We won! Tons of XP and gold. This is nice. Okay, so here's the deal. We said that we were gonna check out what was over here, thinking it was gonna be a town or something. And that we would then find out what we can find out, get what equipment we can, and then go on to Gurgu Volcano. That's not happening. Our next episode, episode 9, is going to be a grind episode, where we fight monsters that are way tougher than us, and get a bunch of XP really fast, because we manipulate the system and spend a lot of gold, basically on tents and things. So that's going to be great. That is going to wrap up this installment, though, of the ink stream, actually. And I gotta run and be right back in just 2 minutes, and I will do the post game. Okay, I am back. Wow, what a game session that was. About 3 hours of Final Fantasy. I unintentionally lied multiple times to the audience, for which I will be punished. And I will learn and I will do better. I'm going to be a good girl for y'all. One of these days. Very exciting, yes. So, I have, like I said, I have played through vanilla Final Fantasy using save states. So I know that tower is there, but it was like easily 6 or 7 years ago that I played through with save states and did that, and I only did it the one time, so I didn't really remember like where exactly it was or what you get that like unlocks it, that like gets you to it. So there it is, and here we are. And that's good, because it was about time for us to have another grind episode where we get to like abnormally stronger enemies. And I would like to go straight from that to taking on the tower. So I think we just hit level 21. So let's see if we can get to, I don't know, level 25. Might be good. And then see if we can get through the tower. Bring a lot of supplies. Probably like, like 90 of heal potions. Tons of pures. Couple dozen gold needles. Pretty much anything we can get. We will, in the next installment, we'll grind until we're down to 2 tenths, and then we'll head to what was it called? Melmond? The town next to the Earth Cave, to get more, or actually, and plenty of Phoenix Downs. Yeah. Gonna want those. But anyway, we'll go back to one of our more recent towns, get plenty of tents, other supplies, and come back and do some more grinding. Let's see if we can get to like level 25. It should be doable, I think. The enemies are pretty tough. We'll see how the XP curve proceeds. That's gonna have a big impact, of course. That'll be good. If we can get through the tower, there's excellent, wonderful things we'll get out of there that'll make following portions of the game a lot, not just like easier in terms of being able to defeat, monsters in battle, but a really important utility thing. I don't want to spoil anything, but we're going to get a really important utility thing out of that. So we will try to do that next time. Yeah, good times were had. I enjoyed that. Any other quick thoughts? I also watched a 2016 Korean horror film called The Wailing, which is very challenging. It's a very subtle film, and there's a few choices in it that I would have to say I don't agree with. There's a girl who is throwing rocks early on in the film, and like the reason that she's throwing rocks, I think, is like needlessly obtuse and not anything anybody would ever get. and just kind of like a bad, dumb reference, in all honesty. So, yeah, I'm not crazy about that part, but I think it's a very challenging film. I think it's a very worthwhile film. Cinematically, and in terms of its like mastery of different genres, highly recommended. It's fun, it's entertaining, it's well paced, very, very vividly realized characters. Excellent modern horror film. I do recommend it. And if you see it with friends or other people, there will be a lot of room for debate about like what was going on in it, so that can be fun too. Oh snap! One other movie I really need to mention, somewhat obscure. It's I hesitate to call it a horror film. It defies most description. It is very occult. It's very legit. It's one of the most realistic depictions of actual occultic, what's the word I'm looking for? Procedures or protocols ever put on film. It's called The Shout from 1978, which has a very early appearance by Tim Curry, so that's great. He doesn't have a big role in the film, but you just see him in bookends, so that's nice. John Hurt, who would rise in prominence somewhat to the mainstream for his role in Alien in the following year. It's just a very interesting example, because like I looked at the principal crew, like the director, the producers, the writers, and they didn't really do anything that I felt was like super noteworthy otherwise. Not to me anyway. Nothing that made me go, oh, I need to go see that right away, you know? Although, on the music end of things, you have, depending on which time, at that time, what would have been fully 2/3 of the very classic progressive and then later pop rock band Genesis, Tony Banks and Mike Rutherford doing music. I didn't notice it through most of the film, but there's this one part where I'm like, oh my god, that is definitely Tony and Mike. Like, it comes right through as clear as day. And that's neat. That's a neat little thing for a Genesis fan. Yeah, so The Shout, interesting, slow, also kind of challenging, but fairly accessible, I think. You know, it comes right out front and tells you what's up. It tells you that it's a film loaded with symbolism, and that it's telling a story and crafting it in a chronological order, but that what might be happening is that it is warping the actual events of what really happened into a different order to make a different story. It's really weird and very interesting. I would love for more people to see it. The Shout, 1978. Yes. So yeah, that's what's up with those things. Other than that, I hope you enjoy the stream and the game and the commentary and the fun times, and that you like the video, pressing the like button, you know, subscribe on YouTube, follow on Twitch, hit the bell icon to get notifications when I go live, give a follow on that NSFW Twitter if you want some more NSFW content. Check out my Patreon. I like it. It's a good Patreon. It's a cute little Patreon. And I post in there. I write things. I talk. And yeah, hit me up if you would like an invite to the Discord server. We're getting a lot closer to being ready to go full public. We're up to 3 moderators now, which is really great. And Yeah, if I pick up like 1 or 2 more, I'll feel pretty good about releasing like public, what do they call them? Invitations? Yeah. So yeah, thank you so much. I hope you're having a great day and that things are going your way. Remember, part of doing your best means taking it easy sometimes. You know? Self-care means a lot of things. It doesn't just mean eating an entire bar of chocolate while sitting in the bath. It also means, like, picking up a bit around the house, doing your dishes, checking your mail, calling your mom or some equivalent figure. You know, getting a little exercise, getting some sunlight, drinking water, practicing sleep hygiene protocol as you can find in the dialectical behavior therapy manuals and such. But yes, also taking it easy on yourself and really falling into that permission and that time of taking it easy. And be present with it. Say to yourself, like, I'm taking it easy now. This is happening. I'm not under a bunch of stress. I'm letting all that go right now. I'm going to actually full on just enjoy being present, understanding that I'm safe and that I have my needs. I hope that you do. My gosh, if you don't, let's get some mutual aid networks together, okay? Let's be real with the anarcho-communism and get some praxis working. Yeah, that's all good. Cool, thanks. Thank you for hearing me out. So yeah, as always, I got my last 3 requests. Number 1, please do take care of yourself, as previously indicated. Number 2, be excellent to others, in as much so as you can. Sometimes being excellent to others means ignoring somebody who's toxic, not feeding into their toxic behavior patterns. Just for one example, there's a lot of different things that might surprise you that fall under being excellent to others, actually. And number 3, becoming more and more pressing, it seems, with every installment of Ink Stream. Folks, we really gotta smash the fash. I'm absolutely fed up with all this fash getting out everywhere. It just seems to spill. We've got leaks. Fash leaking all over the place. It's ugly. Ugly! And to clarify, as I like to do every so often, smash the fash doesn't mean physically assault people who appear to be fascist. I'm not going to say I'm explicitly against that either. In some cases, obviously that's necessary. I mean, we had a whole world war, right? Where physical violence was done against fascists. So, I think we're okay to say that. But, what smash the fash really means is the fash as an ideology. And it takes more than violence to do that. We need to show people that there really is a better way. They don't have to cling to toxicity and concepts of superiority, dominance that's non-consensual. Trust me, the consensual forms of dominance are like way cooler. Super, super good stuff. And we're gonna get a lot farther together, frankly. The whole fash thing is like self-destructive ultimately anyways. I mean, you really think about it. Because it needs the other to justify itself. And so say that they somehow eliminated all Jewish people. You know? All people of color, all homosexual and otherwise queer people, every disabled person. But where do you draw the line? Like, how disabled is too disabled, right? What about mental illness? You get depressed one day? Is it the firing range for you? Firing squad, sorry. Is it the firing squad for you? You know, that's the thing. It's just gonna eat itself if it got its way. It's another death cult. A lot like the whole incel thing. As illustrated with ContraPoint's wonderful video. So yeah, just wanted to quickly clarify what is meant when I say smash the fash. And I do implore you, please do your part. Thank you.